1 airborne. Strafing run inbound.
Hi girls and guys, it's Mr. Tracky and we're on the right track. What do I think of the Call of Duty World War II beta? Before we even get into this video, I just want to say something. This is my opinion. I'm not here to argue with anybody. I'm not here to disagree with you either. So I won't be getting into the comment section arguing with people because they dislike or like the game. I'm just solely going to give you my opinion and how I feel the game played, what I feel needs improving, what I liked and what I disliked. So first impressions. The game looks great to me. It looks really good. It sounds even better. I know Sledgehammer Games was after that immersion, that feeling that you didn't get from Black Ops 3 and you didn't get from Infinity Ward's Infinite Warfare. It was a disconnection because you played as a robot and you didn't feel like you was a soldier playing the game. They have really changed that in this, and look at this here. Woo. I was screaming after that. Screaming, my teammates were laughing, we all was there. Woo! It rewarded me, it made me feel good because I'd done something well in the game. And there's another one there. That fighter pilot is, it's a spectacle when it comes in. The sound it makes when a diving Spitfire comes into a map, it sounds so awesome. It's great. Brilliant job, Sledgehammer. So let's talk about the score streaks. Well, the artillery strike, oof, it needs a buff. I'm gonna say, I don't really play domination much and I know it will do the bits better in that. However, I've saw people go through that on the enemy team and managed to run through and survive. That's not good enough. Looks amazing, sounds amazing, but it doesn't act amazing. Definitely needs a bit more of a buff. This fighter pilot score streak is amazing. It looks good, sounds brilliant, and it does take a degree of skill, and you have to predict correctly, you have to aim correctly. You can't just bang it in and expect to get kills, because you've actually got to kind of maneuver the plane to the left or the right slightly to kill your targets. But also, if people are inside and you bring it in, you ain't getting a kill because they're inside. So there's a degree of skill in terms of using the fighter pilot. When you get it right, it really will reward you. It's very powerful when you put it in the right place, and I really enjoyed using it. Paratroopers, you've probably seen complaints on Twitter, because that's all I saw was a load of complaints before I came on this game, and I had my hands in my head thinking, oh lord, another year. The paratroopers, they're awful, and there's no polite way to say it, guys. They're awful. I've got them 4 times, and out of the 4 times, with what, 4 or 5 of them on the map, I've got 1 kill. Definitely need a buff for such a high score streak. You don't see many people use it unless it's in the care package, and that's a sad state of affairs when you have to get 12 odd kills to get them in the first place. The likes of the care package, it does the bits. It's nice to know that you can shoot it down out of the air. I think that's a really great touch. Initially I was like, damn, this is slow, but then I remembered you've got to shoot the parachute to make it drop quicker, and that is so handy for people that don't know that, especially enemies, because you get a chance to get their package, shoot it down, it drops down really quickly, they think to themselves, shit, you kill them, it's done, it's game over. Gorgeous, lovely addition. The recon plane is sitting at 5 kills, and initially I thought, whoa, that's a bit high, but you know something, there's nowhere near as much UAV spam as I've seen in any other Call of Duty. It's great. There's minimal UAV spam. I know it penalizes people to a degree that find it harder to get the recon plane, but I don't think it's actually that hard if you play correctly. The fighter pilot, great. The glide bomb, oh yes. Now this, speaking of the devil, looks really cool. Gotta aim it good though. gotta aim it good, and I've started to get quad feeds and triple kills with it now. So yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I don't think it needs changing. Loving the fighter pilot. I can't get over this one. One thing I will say, seeing how I've been playing with the streaks and stuff, is now that we've been allowed to get stuff like the fighter pilot, and me and my mates have been going off, and we've got the recon, we've got the glide bomb, and we've got the fighter pilot. You saw in the first round on this footage, I got 7 kills in a set of 2 streaks, and that was in 15 seconds or so. The score streak limit in TDM needs to stay at 100 kills. 75 doesn't cut the mustard. I've been timing most of my games, wrote them down on a piece of paper when I went to the menus and saw how long the game lasted for, and on average the games are lasting me 4 to 4.5 minutes, which is far too quick. I think the extra 25 kills will improve that vastly. The maps are small enough so the action is quite frantic, and you will find yourself getting into one gunfight and all of a sudden you'll have a load of enemies, so you really got to work. And I love the pace of the game, I really do. It really reminds me of Black Ops 2 without unlimited sprint. That's what I'll go for. Moving on to the hit detection. This is what I wasn't impressed with. The hit detection definitely needs some work. Not much lag, but definite issues with hit detection. There's been times where I've shot first, died first, or I've shot someone and I've emptied nearly a whole clip on them and have not died, which is really frustrating. But I know that's something that can be worked on from now to November. And remember, it is a beta. A lot of people are saying this is the finished game. Listen, there's such minimal tweaks that have happened in all Call of Duties that have made the overall game better. Even in Call of Duties that you will look as legendary status had updates where they had buffs and nerfs to balance the game better. So I can't make that criticism just yet. Quick scoping needs a look at, definitely. Not happy with it. It's far too easy, and I can do it as well, and you know I'm a shit sniper, but I can quick scope. The shotguns, woo, yeah, they've got their moments where I think they're really powerful, but I only seem to get raped with them when we're on Point de Hoc, which is the map where you're gonna come across them, you're in the trenches. So maybe, just maybe, they're right, and people are using them better than I am, so maybe I need to join the crew, if that makes sense. The PPSH, I'm not really seeing the hype about this gun. I think it's a hit marker machine personally. Much prefer the Type 100, and the Wave 28, if you can control the recoil, is a god mode gun at close range. You are not beating it. The bouncing bit is absolutely beautiful. Really love the addition of them. They will get you a guaranteed kill every single life if you, and look at the play of the game here. I knew that was going to be the play of the game, by the way. It's great. Have a quick look at my map, put it away, and just take out the last enemy. I love that. That's a great addition to the game. Really enjoying that. Really enjoying that. Yeah, the bouncy bits will get you pretty much a kill every life if you put them in the right place. High traffic areas, especially on this map. Oh yeah. Oh my lord. The grenades, powerful. But would I nerf them? No. You do have to place them correctly. You do have to throw them correctly. So I can't really make any complaints about that. I do like the way they've done the divisions. For me, the divisions, it's almost like they've taken what would be a crutch perk, you know, your sleight of hand and your all them type of things there, and they've broken them apart. So in the Pick 10 system, you know, like the VMP sweats would be using the air boosting and all that stuff. And Ghost and all them things, they're all put in separate things where you have to make a conscious decision about what you're going to use, because it's more than likely been separated away. So I can see why they call them divisions, because they've divided very strong perks and put them in separate places where you have to use them separate. I mean, I use the infantry, which is 3 attachments on my gun. I would love to use the mountain one because it's got the ghost for recon, but you have to have one or the other. So initially, my first initial impressions of the game, I do genuinely believe it's going to be a success. It's going to be a good year for Call of Duty. I'm certain of that. I'm passionate about that. Am I enjoying the game? I played it for 13-14 hours straight. Damn right I'm enjoying the game. I can't wait until you can get the stuff like the bore turret gunner, and please let there be dogs. I'm really enjoying it, guys. As you probably can tell, the game has got a grip on me already. I had this same sort of feeling when I played Black Ops 3. There are definitely things in the game that need sorting out, definitely, but I believe Sledgehammer Games will do us justice. They've done some excellent work up to this point. The people that you're hearing complaining are either getting smashed at the game, or they're complaining about things that are not relevant at the moment. I've seen a lot of constructive criticism from some of my favourite YouTubers as well, and I will say that I agree with a lot of things that they've said so far. The game's not bad, the game's not shit. Is it worth you parting with your money? I'm gonna say yes, and we've got a week 2 to see whether they update anything else. If you check out the Reddit, you'll see what they've updated. These guys are on it, and before I end the video, make sure you fill out that Activision survey. If you want a better game, it seems like we're being given all the tools to make this a better game. So stop the moaning if you're moaning and you want things fixed, and go and do something about it. Guys, there are many buttons you can hit, but the like and subscribe button, I hope they tickle your fancy. And as always, guys, don't forget to stay on the right track. Peace.